So I have to wait for the reproductive endocrinologist office to call me back and let me know what my next steps are now that I've confirmed that I'd like to move forward with IVF.
I see the crystal raindrop.
Good morning, fertility fam. Happy hump day to you. Today is Wednesday, May 9th. And yeah, if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? So it's 7:30 and I'm wide awake. I'm never up this early. I just did about 25 minutes of restorative yoga, and I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm going to the event this morning with the oh my God, what is it called? Different Pathways to Motherhood. So I'm getting ready to do that. I also got some little easy brush flossers to carry around with me so I can get better at flossing. I know I talked to you guys about this, but it's better. It helps with your fertility. So I already have this, and I put, you can put like mouthwash in there. I just don't use it every day. So I'm going to be better about that. And I got to start wearing my retainer because I was editing the other day and I see my bottom teeth are stacking up on themselves, which I don't like. So yeah, I have an Invisalign retainer, which it's probably going to be too tight. I might have to go back one size, but luckily they give them all to you, so I have them. I just need to put them in my mouth. And I've been grinding my teeth, and that helps with it as well. I think it's just stress, maybe. Still no AF, even though she's due today. Not a big deal. It probably means I just ovulated later than I thought. With the travel, it could have impacted it. And the amount of stress that I've been under, it could have been delayed. So, doesn't feel like she's coming, but again, I don't know when I ovulated. So, we'll see. Yeah, today is her official due date. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's all I have going on. I'm going to take you guys to the event this morning. I'm going to get going. I've been inspired by Journey of Joy to start getting up earlier, so I am up. I did my yoga. Eventually the plan will be to get outside, but last week our yoga instructor advised me to do at least 20 minutes of yoga every day, so I'm starting there, and then we'll build on it, because normally your girl is asleep at 7:30 in the morning, but baby steps, baby steps. All right, ladies, I hope you are well. After I get out of the shower, maybe I'll sing the hump day song after my throat is a little clearer. But yeah, what are you doing this Wednesday? What are you up to? Talk to you in a bit. Good morning again. All right, I'm out of the house and on my way to work. Happy hump day to ya. Happy hump day to ya. Happy hump day. Yes, get it in, y'all. Midway through the week. I don't know if I mentioned this because I haven't talked to you guys in a couple days. I'm thirsty like crazy and ravenous. I'm going to exercise more though because, you know, it's a mathematical equation. You got to burn more calories than you consume to lose weight. So I need to burn more calories. And yeah. Today was a good start with the yoga. Obviously, restorative yoga, I'm not burning calories, but just getting in the practice of taking care of myself and focusing on my health and well-being. So, yeah. Like I said, Journey of Joy, Rochelle has inspired me to get up and exercise. She's been getting up early and going for walks, or she was before she hurt herself. I'm not sure how she's doing right now, but yeah, like just get up and do it in the morning, right? So that's what my goal is, because by the time I get home, I'm beat. Yeah, so today we have acupuncture. We have the conference that I'm going to, or not a conference, but speaker series. I don't know what it's called. And then Fresh Direct is coming tonight. So I loaded up on healthier groceries and lower calorie options. I'm gonna cut out dairy for this next cycle. Not sure about sugar, but dairy and caffeine for sure. I'm a bit of a sugar addict, so I think if I say I'm gonna reduce it, the sugar, that's probably more realistic. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm punishing myself. I want it to feel good because it's meant to be good for me. So yeah, I just want to really focus on nurturing myself, loving myself, and taking good care of myself. Make sense? All right, I'm gonna skedaddle to this train, and I'll talk to you guys as soon as I get there, when we get to the ladies talking about the alternative journeys to motherhood. All right, the event is a speakers series, and it's called A Non-Traditional Path to Motherhood. I kept butchering that earlier. Yeah, so we're headed there now.
But since I'm presenting to you in person, you can see, or you can't not see, that I'm 9 months pregnant, and I am due in 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
So that's the end of the story, which I'll tell you first, right?
So all finished with acupuncture, and for the second time today, I've told someone that I'm doing IVF. I said it this morning at the non-traditional path to motherhood event, and I said it again to the acupuncture. So yeah, she recommends 2 acupunctures per week during stem cycle. I don't know if I will be stemming next week or not, so we'll have to wait and see. I did call the clinic. She's got to call me back. I don't know what's going on over there. I called her and told her that I wanted to do IVF. She said, oh, it looks like we have you down for IUI. Let me talk to the doctor, so we'll see. Yeah, but I feel nice and relaxed. So I'm gonna hop off, and I gotta get home. Fresh Direct is coming between 10 and 11:30. It's just a little before 8. So yeah, home, edit, and hopefully I'll be done editing by the time Fresh Direct comes, and I can just drop into bed. All right, talk to you in a bit. Hi, fertility fam. So I made it back. I'm not sure if you heard everything I said in acupuncture. So I called the nurse earlier today, Katrina, talked to her, and told her that I wanted to move forward with the IVF. That was after the morning meeting where I announced it to the room. Well, not to the room, but I did tell the 2 speakers afterwards. They were so nice. And then I was texting known donor about the event, and he was like, oh, where was it? I was like, it was at work. So yeah, it was the woman, the 45-year-old, who I'll put in a clip, was... The 45-year-old was interested in speaking to us, so she actually reached out to the Employee Resource Group Women's Network and asked, you know, to put this together. So she did it, and the woman who moderated also had experienced being a single mother by choice, and her eggs had been frozen. They did not work out when she had them implanted, and so she ended up going through another she had to go through an egg retrieval again at like 42 or 43. She does have a little girl now, so it worked out well for her. So yeah, it was just exciting. They had the benefits folks there to talk about different stuff. I did raise my hand and give my 2 cents on our therapy, or our, what do you call it, behavioral health benefit. So I've had trouble finding as you guys know, someone who specializes in fertility who is also a psychologist. So yeah, I gave my 2 cents. I told them that I had called, and I'd been given 20 names. They didn't have anyone that was specific to fertility or reproductive health, but only women's health, which, you know, I call bullshit on, because like, what if a man has a motility issue or a morphology issue? You're sending them to a specialist of women's health? No, you're not. So They thanked me for the feedback, and I actually owe her an email because she did come up to talk to me afterwards and asked me if it had been resolved, and I said it hadn't, but let me call them one more time and see, and then I would get back to her. But I thought that was good, and shared the website information and the YouTube information with both of the ladies. The one who was very pregnant, Christina. So one is Christine, one is Christina. Christina reached out to me, and because I said to her, you know, I would love to have you on the show, on the channel, and I know you're expecting, but I just wanted to plant a seed, and maybe when you come back from leave, we can connect. And she responded straight away, and like she had looked at the videos and everything else, or not straight away, but by the end of the day. The event, it was at 10:30 in the morning, 9:30 to 10:30. So yeah, and she said she would definitely be into it, and she, you know, said that she was impressed that the amount of time and resources that I dedicated to helping others, helping myself, and that supporting others, and I could definitely count on her for support, and that she would love to be on the show. She told me when she would be back from maternity leave, I don't remember, but I thought that was nice. Like, she's an SVP in our organization. She totally did not have to get back to me. She could have just been like, okay, or ignored it. But yeah, so that was cool. I was excited about that. But anyway, so when I was talking to the two ladies afterwards, because I wanted to take a picture with them, they asked, like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm doing IVF. And it just kind of like popped out. Like, I don't even know if I had said that out loud to myself. I think I had thought about it, but in that moment I kind of knew. And so yeah, it was, that's what it is. She also shared that because she had PGS, she knew what she was going to have. So she had the one son, and then she got pregnant a second time, and her first son she had with IUI, she got pregnant a second time. One embryo they put in there, and it split, so she had twins, so she has 3 sons. And then she talked about how our benefits changed last year, where we got fertility coverage, and so she had had her eggs frozen from when she was 38, hadn't used them yet. So the 3 kids that she has, or the 2 eggs, she used fresh. So she hadn't used the ones that she had frozen at 38, and so she had used that batch of eggs to have the baby that she's having now. So she had the 3 boys. They knew, you know, she asked one of them, only one of them thought. I don't remember how many she had in there, but the doctor called her and said there was one, and she said, what's the sex? And he said a boy, and she was like, okay, I'll call you back tomorrow. Like, but she went ahead and went through it. So she'll have 4 boys. Yeah, so I thought it was cool. I thought it was really, really cool, and I didn't know there were so many other people out there pursuing single motherhood. She's going to be a single mother of 4. My dermatologist, as I shared before, Dr. Halem, is going to be a single mother of 3 professional women who just were like, I'm going to do it, and I like it. So yeah, I'm not such an odd duck after all. Well, I might be, but not when it comes to this. So that was cool. So I have to wait for the reproductive endocrinologist office to call me back and let me know what my next steps are now that I've confirmed that I'd like to move forward with IVF. I don't know if I'm going to start straight away whenever this cycle starts, or if I'm going to have to sit out. Originally, the doctor said I would have to sit out a cycle because I have to do some training. Today, the nurse seemed to indicate that that wasn't true, that there would just be a link and I could do video training at home of how to do the shots. So we'll see. AF still hasn't shown up. Katie, the acupuncturist, did something to help it come down. So far, nothing. My bowels are moving and there's gas moving, so something is releasing, but not outflow. So yeah, it's just gonna depend on timing at this point. I still haven't gotten, well actually, no, I just got the paperwork signed on Sunday from, was it Sunday? Sunday, Monday, one of them. No, Tuesday. It was yesterday. I just got that paperwork signed from known donor, and so I sent that off to the reproductive endocrinologist. I emailed that, and so I'm waiting for them to send those records to me. I did get mine back today, so I want to take a look at all of those things. But I figured if we're going to do IVF, we don't really have to worry about motility morphology because they're going to do ICSI, and so they'll pick out the best sperm. So that kind of solves that problem for me. And now my only thing is my sister's getting married in August 11th, so I just can't do anything that month because I've got to be out in California. She told me that we are not going to do the bachelor party in Vegas because she has a new job, and so that was meant to be in July. There's now a bridal shower in June that I'm not responsible for. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to that. It's in my hometown, Fresno. Cheyenne is definitely going to go because her dad and her other side of the family is there and she hasn't seen them in a while. But yeah, so either June for the egg retrieval and July for the transfer, or if they can get it together, May for the egg retrieval and June for the transfer. So we'll see. Like, it's moving faster than, I don't know, I guess it's not. It's all in good time, right? So we'll see. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to continue my yoga. I'm going to eat well. I did not do great today. So hungry. I don't know what is going on with me, like ravenous and thirsty. But I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like gluttonous, if that makes sense. I did exercise. Like, I feel the choices that I made were as healthy as they could be. And so I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I've been very good to myself, and I'm going to continue doing that. Yeah, that's it. So, and then that has me thinking, now that the woman said that she did PGS, and so she got to decide, or she found out what the sex of her child was. She only had the one embryo. It was a boy. If I get to decide, do I want a boy or a girl? Like, if I do the PGS. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll take whatever is healthy. I pray that I get at least one, and that one is sticky and grows, and that's it. So yeah. Something else to focus on. Yeah, so that's all that's going on with me. I don't know though, if you guys were doing PGS and you had multiple eggs, boy and a girl, what would you choose? Do you know? Like, if you could choose everything else, all things being equal, the grades are the same, everything else, boy and a girl, what would you choose? Let me know down below. Alright guys, that's all for me for now. I'm going to edit and get Fresh Direct and get all that stuff done. Yay! Alright, have a good night. I will talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Baby dust to you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of